Omni-Man, huh? Sheesh. Invincible! So Invincible is the latest show available on Amazon Prime. It's a cartoon and it was originally a comic book that they turned into a series. It's a superhero show. People have powers, they save civilians, and they tell you their behind the scenes story, kind of like The Boys, but in animated format. I'm pretty sure I'm like most people, I didn't really read the comic books before watching the show, so I had zero idea what I was in for. And boy, do they grab your attention, episode 1. We're chugging along, enjoying the show, and then bam, somebody runs through your girlfriend, literally. And that's kind of what happens with this episode, just a lot more graphic. Overall, I thought season 1 was pretty good. Every episode really draws you in, and since it's Amazon, they don't really do bulk releases as far as seasons, so you gotta watch it every single week to stay in tune with what's going on. And with this one, I didn't really have a problem doing that. It's a solid storyline, they give you a lot of action, and they give you a reason to really wanna watch it and come back for more. Out of the people that I've talked to that have seen the show, nobody said it's bad. At worst, they say it's good, but not great. Shows like Breaking Bad was kind of like that for me. The first season was good, but not great. But by the time they finished the entire storyline, it was part of my top 3 shows of all time, along with Spartacus and Power. I also like how they gave everybody's character time to breathe. I feel like we know a little bit about everyone and their backstory and have a good enough idea as to what's really driving them. Like the twins, the little baby robot, and even the Stormfire girl. And that's something that's really good because I feel like in order for a show to really succeed, you have to have story beyond the main characters. And I feel like that's what really made franchises like Simpsons, King of the Hill, and Family Guy really popular because not only do we know these people, we know their neighbors and pretty much the entire city. And I think that's where they're going in the direction with this type of show. When it came to characters, for me, I think Battle Beast was my favorite. We don't get as much screen time with him, but when we do, he definitely brings Black Air Force One energy the entire time. They don't really give us the fight that we're really looking for, but we get to see just how powerful he is, and they kind of leave you with a little doubt as to who's really the strongest person in the show. Outside of the good villains and the different problems that are popping up, I thought the overall storyline was done pretty well. It never felt like they ran out of different stuff to talk about, and I thought beyond just fighting villains, people having realistic problems really made it more relatable. Unlike Cole Young in Mortal Kombat, I think Invincible was a solid main character for this show. Similar to a young Clark Kent, we see him going through high school, trying to balance life as a teenager while also trying to balance life with these new powers. And the way that he goes through it is very relatable, and I really liked his storyline overall because of that. It really does feel like he's powered down this season, but it's understandable, he's just learning everything. So season 2, I'm definitely looking for him to make that big jump into becoming an alpha and really becoming that guy that has more control over his powers, kind of like his dad. Speaking of daddies, let's talk about Omni-Man. Just when you feel like you know somebody, do you really? Omni-Man is that guy that you think has it all figured out. He's this superhero, he's a father, he's somebody that you can look up to. And I really liked how they flipped his character in the direction that they ended up going in. He's by far, on paper, the strongest person in the show, and I liked everything about him. He was probably my 3rd favorite character, but overall, he's so good in this show. He does stuff that make you go, "What did you say?" They really build him up to seem pretty unbeatable, and I'm excited to see what they do with his character in season 2 as well. Overall, I really enjoyed this season. I don't know if it was just me, but when you were watching it, did you kind of get vibes of Justice League at times? During fight scenes, I kept thinking Omni-Man was gonna throw out some heat vision or that Hellboy knockoff was gonna show up with his daddy. The only gripe that I have is that we didn't really get the fight between Battle Beast and Omni-Man, but you know, that's what season 2 is for, and I'm very excited and looking forward to that happening and hope they do it. It's a great season 1. Amazon has another good project on their hands, and I think you'll like it. If you're into mature cartoons like Spawn, but the cartoon version, or even The Boys, or even shows like Attack on Titan, then I think you'll like this show. I'd say Invincible is an exciting show that keeps you entertained. Have you seen Invincible? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and attack the comment section. Bye-bye.